MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Texas Rangers. Texas find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Jordan Zimmerman gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Striding into the box, Gary Cox, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. Fellas, this Rangers ball club, as they begin play, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Fouled off. Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. And we are in for a hot afternoon. 96 degrees at game time. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
One thing's clear. He's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Now another 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Stepping in, Joe Mauer, having a very nice year, currently 2nd in the American League in batting average entering play. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball down near the shoe tops. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Hit down the line at first. that finds its way through for a base hit. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Yeah, I think he was sitting on the fastball, so when he got the changeup, he was way out in front of it, but he kept his hands back long enough to keep it fair down the line. That's not always easy to do.
Into the box, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carrying. That just wasn't a good enough pitch to hit.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Hard on the ground towards short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate, and on the play the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3, and Houston looking for more here in just the opening frame of the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Liriano is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting fifth, first baseman, number 30.
So digging in now, number 30, and a chance to add to his league-leading RBI total right here. Here comes the first pitch. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 1-0. Luis Rodriguez will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's been really pitching well recently. He even won the Pitcher of the Month award in the American League. And with all the other great starters in this league, that's really saying something. I think he's on top of his game, and I expect to see a solid performance out of him here.
So striding in, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrus. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this high. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Matt, I'm looking to see if Shin-Soo Choo can turn it around. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run, and as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Settling in now, Shin-Soo Choo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. Here's the 1-1 now to Choo. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down in the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting third, catcher, number 71.
So striding forward now, number 71. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Oh, he gets around on the fastball here and drives it out to deep left center field. And this will get over the wall. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Rangers have drawn even now at 1 apiece. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Into the box now, Joey Gallo. As he would look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
The 2-2. Hits this one hard the other way. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Tanner Pelly, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0. Scorched to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Batting fifth, second baseman, David.
Now to the plate, David Yu. And a great chance for the Rangers to add on in just the first inning. First pitch on its way. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. Yu stands at 6 foot even. Bats left, throws right. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push. If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Gallo on second. Pelly at first, 2 out in the inning. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Giancarlo Stanton now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good. It's 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Dero, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Albert now. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Up top, it's 2-0.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Leadoff man aboard here in a 1-1 ball game. Now a ground ball for Andrus at short. This could be 2. On to first, and they get the double play turned on Pujols.
Batting 8.
That's not the guy you're going to see doubled up very often, so that was a quick turn at second base. Good transfer and a strong throw.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee. First at bat for him as he enters play third in the American League batting race. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way. Chu is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Astros are down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied at 1. Here's Leonis Martin. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Center fielder, Leonis Martin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, one thing I want you to be mindful of in this one. We were here early, pregame, watching these guys take extra reps, ground balls, throwing the ball across the diamond, fly ball, shagging. This team has the highest fielding percentage in the American League. And the amount of work that goes in to playing stellar defense, and I think that's what makes this team really good.
Up next for the Rangers, Liriano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And it's 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Ibanez right there, and very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Batting 9, third baseman, Ryan Brett.
So next to the plate for Texas, Ryan Brett, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
And he takes strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rangers. Through 2, we're tied 1 apiece. Back now from Arlington, about 20 miles from downtown Dallas, as we get ready for the 3rd inning in this one. Striding in for Houston, Andy Ibanez.
Second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
First offering on its way. A high fastball is in there. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So an inning-opening single kicks off their half of the third.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike. Ibanez on at first, nobody out. Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. He's right there. Andrus on to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next day.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Missed with a slider. Fouled away. Two out, nobody on. A 2-2 count to the Astros catcher. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Digging in to try it again, Michael Lee, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
The 3-1. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Digging in for his second at-bat, number 3. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And this is low, ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Here's Elvis Andrus now to start the inning out. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac with you in the booth for this one.
Andrews.
First delivery to him on the way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
Hey, I know how frustrated he is right now. They say the pitcher gets a strike, the hitter gets a strike, and the umpire gets a strike. That's exactly what's happening right now. He's got to regroup. He's got one more.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One out, nobody on. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, number 71.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all 4 quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Not a real good pitch there, 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Here now the 2-2. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Looked to me like he tried to do way too much on that 2-2 pitch. You don't have to come into the zone on that count, but a pitch that far outside isn't going to tempt anyone to swing.
Another full count pitch on its way. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Striding in once again, Joey Gallo. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Fouled off. Now a throw over. Don't want to forget about it. 2 out with a man at first. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Tanner Pelly would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Hit hard on the ground to second. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. We've played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Ready for another chance. Number 30. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. And he jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Martin going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So with 1 away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And folks, that is not a misprint. He's been clocked at over 100 miles an hour so far. My goodness. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton, a base hit in his first trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Nope. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Astros to this point. 1-2.
I'm no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
One and two, here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now. It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Now the Astros designated hitter, Albert Pujols. Here comes the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A look over to Stanton, and now the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Pujols has what you'd call elite speed. His legs are a big part of his game on both sides of the scorecard.
This is one tool, Matty, I know nothing about. I used to get to first base, hand my batting gloves to the first base coach, give daps to the first baseman, and be like, yo, what's up? This guy gets on first base, and he's thinking about second and third.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
So coming to the plate, David Lee. From the stretch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Stanton leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Here's a look over to first, but the runner's back easily. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he's really been good all game long until that one. He was definitely not trying to hit a guy when he's got 2 strikes on him. It just appeared that it got away from him.
So striding forward now, Andy Ibanez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Stanton leads off at second. The pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And a fastball just a bit high.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Hero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched, and a good job and a run batted in.
No hits to this point. Set. Here's the 0-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And that's the 3rd out. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 2 and the Rangers 1. Leading off the inning, Tanner Pelly, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 23.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. On a line, that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Man, that's got the sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
Into the box, David Yu, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. To second now, but he's safe as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit, lacing a double of his own. Could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Leonis Martinez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting, number 28.
Digging in, Liriano comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Ryan Brett. As the first pitch to him is a changeup but can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Yu stands at second with 2 gone. Count even now at 1-1. Jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Up with it, Mauer. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A run for the Rangers thanks to the RBI double. We played 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Digging in once again, Joe Mauer. It was a walk in his last trip.
Joe Mauer.
First delivery to him on the way. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Some movement now in that Texas bullpen as a left-hander starts to get cranking down there. The 1-0 now to Mauer. Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And that's a home run into the top tank. So it's a solo shot off the bat of Joe Mauer, number 22 on the year, and the Astros will move out in front here 3-2. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet.
An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Now batting.
Into the box
Right
now,
fielder,
Michael Lee.
Michael Lee.
As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball one. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Two and 1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
The 2-1 home. Is a slider taken for a ball. Number 3 will be next. Fastball in there, 3-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, that's
Now
just
batting,
painful for a
number
pitcher right
3.
there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Into the box, number 3. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Struck him out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 58.
Now a snap move over to first, just keeping him close. Standing in now, number 30. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now the 1-0. A ground ball to third, and they could get 2. 1 there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Ready for another shot now, Giancarlo Stanton. He's set, here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. Middle of the afternoon here in Arlington, and Houston's taken a 3-2 lead. Here's Elvis Andrus now. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
For the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Here it comes now to Andrus. And a neck-high fastball that time. A ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
The 2-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now.
Number 71.
Ready once again, number 71. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. First pitch of the at-bat. Foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings, 6 in a row, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's Albert now. He'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Talk about certain guys in a lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he swings right through it there. 2-1.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-1 is a sinker that misses for a ball. David Lee will be next. Set. Here's the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Stepping up now, David Lee. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Grounded to the right. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that ball between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Stepping in now, Andy Ibanez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout. Something to get you back in this inning.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Pujols on third, Lee at second, Ibanez at first with no outs. Hit sharply on the ground. The second for one on the first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
A bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
So here's Joe Mauer.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you can see, he currently ranks second in the AL in that department. So digging in now, Michael Lee trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And a step off and fire to the bag. And he'll get back in safely. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the first pitch to him. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. And that misses 1-1.
It's clear to me he's absolutely hitting the wall out there. When you start missing like that, you're not working with your best stuff anymore.
Two out here and a runner at second. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And that'll score the runner from second to make this a 6-2 ball game now. Well, due to the elite speed, some say he's in scoring position even when he's starting from first. And here Show Track demonstrates why as we see the incredible top speed as he came around to score pretty easily from second. In now, number 3. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Three runs already home here. Line drive to center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, and 6 coming up. The Astros on top, 6-2. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he's going to start this inning out the same way he started the previous 2. 7 consecutive strikeouts. My word. One away.
Number 23.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Tanner Pelly will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. One out, nobody on. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping in, David Yu, 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Boy, D-Roll, the pitch count keeps climbing and climbing and climbing. And this is another example of they're really making this guy work in this one.
Yeah, that's the grind right here. You put your hard hat on, you try and find a way to get into that bullpen.
Now at the plate, Leonis Martini, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. A dive, but he's back. He's set, and the pitch. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Welcome back to Arlington. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And as the final warm-up tosses are thrown, let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Phil Klein is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 36, Phil Klein.
Striding in once again, number 30. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
0-1, here's the pitch. Ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. Lined into right, a base hit. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fastballs. Fall behind in the count, and you'll make you pay.
Yeah, Dan, you drive to the ballpark every night praying to get 1-3-1 count so your eyes can light up and you can guaranteed fastball let it eat.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he takes this one high, 1-1. So 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Yu has a play. 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, the designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Ready for another chance? Albert Pujols. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Klein, a native of South Carolina. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Now a swing and a miss by Pujols, and he's in a quick 0-2 hole.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
The 0-2 home, and the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's a base hit on the line. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Shortstop, David Lee.
Ready for another shot now. David Lee. He singled his last time up. And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
Ready once again, Andy Ibanez, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. And that one stayed up a little high.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You can see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Pujols over at second. Lee is over at first with one away. Three and one.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Swinging a ground ball to third. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Up next for the Rangers, Leonis Martinez, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Objective number one right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. On his way to pitch number 100. That nibbled the corner there but missed. 2-1. The 2-2. Pulled toward right center field. Cox giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 28.
Digging in to try it again, Liriano. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a bouncing ball foul. Bases are empty. One man out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Ryan Brett. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
So the Rangers batting order turns over and set to go. Elvis Andrus. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. Now the 0-2 pitch. Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
The 1-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. One left for Texas. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jerry Blevins.
So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Gary Cox.
Gary Cox.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes. Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Now here it comes. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Another try at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and the lead is now 7-2.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Rangers, number 29, Miguel Cabrera. Now batting, catcher, Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. No outs, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. 1 out, nobody on. High pop-up. Brett is under it. 2 gone.
Now batting, Number 3.
Digging in once again, number 3, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one. Two out, nobody on. That's inside. 2-0. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Number 71 gathers, and the throw to first ends the inning. One more for the Astros, and it comes on this solo homer. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Astros 7 and the Rangers 2. Boone Logan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Boone Logan.
So next to the plate for Texas, Shin-Soo Choo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Shin-Soo Choo.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-2 pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full. 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Full count still.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher, and he'll be very happy with how the day went. Now at the plate, number 71. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Joey Gallo.
To the plate now for Texas is the DH, Joey Gallo. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Swing and a miss, 1-1. And this is low, ball 2-1.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. 3-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full, 3-2.
You know what, Matty? I think it's so tough for a lefty to stay tucked on that slider, to keep his front shoulder in and be able to recognize it and not get beat with the fastball.
Now here's the pitch. Payoff pitch one more time. And this one misses inside a ball he walked in, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Coming to the plate now, Tanner Pelly. And Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a slider. Gallo, the runner at first with 2 gone. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. A 2-1 count to the Rangers' first baseman. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. The 3-1. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rangers leave 1. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Striding in for Houston, number 30. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Number 30.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 0-1 pitch. Up around the face. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Giancarlo Stanton will be next. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is low and outside for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Andrews calls for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a changeup over the outside corner. And a slurve, but this is in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power, you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a swing by Pujols, and this ball is hit high and deep, and you can forget about it. Way out of here. A solo shot for Albert Pujols. Number 18 for him on the campaign, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, we'd be doing you a disservice if we didn't employ Show Track to show you that home run again. No doubt one of the most impressive long balls we've seen. That ball was screaming off the bat, and the projected distance comes in at over 480 feet. Wow, that's tough to top.
Up next for the Astros.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball even at 2-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. Number 22 on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Now batting, second baseman, Andy.
Standing in now, Andy Ibanez. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Astros 9 and the Rangers 2. Stepping in, David Yu starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. And here's a pitch in the dirt, and he's in danger of losing him here. 3-0 now. And he gets the call there. 3-1. The 3-1. Bounce it to the left side. Throw on to first in time. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 2, Leonis Martin.
Digging in, Leonis Martin. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Well, that's always the danger when you've got a lead that's this big. You know there's not a lot of doubt about the outcome of the game, so you lose focus a little bit in the field. And sometimes as a player, you try to trick yourself into playing like it's a close game so you stay sharp.
Stepping in now, Liriano. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He went down on strikes last time up. The 1-0. It's laid off, but in there for strike one. Runner at second here with one man out. A ball and 2 strikes. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, Ryan Brett, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's a called strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Texas down to their final strike in this one. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Astros will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Hey, I've given up trying to predict where this amazing streak's going to end, so I'm just going to congratulate them and say, well done.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. The Astros with a division-leading 60th team win this year. Luis Rodriguez earns his league-best 14th win with 15 strikeouts. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 9 runs, 14 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Rangers, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 23 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.